type of skill.
And he has sort of a championship aura, right? He walks into our fighter meeting, methodically managing his energy. Seems to be the total package. Obviously a perfect test for him right here, right now, at this stage of his career. All right, here he is, folks, with much fanfare, the assassin baby, Brandon Moreno, another flyweight championship showcase for the former king here tonight, and he believes he's going to be the one sitting on the throne at night's end, Chip.
I mean, John, no one would have ever thought that Brandon Moreno would become this, become the guy that won the championship, fought for the championship. We thought when he had a draw against Davidson Figueiredo, he had overachieved. This man has now won that championship in dominant fashion and put himself right back in line to become champion again. A tremendous story, a tremendous fighter, and a guy that just inspires whenever you see Brandon Moreno.
Yeah, you put that well, and I think because of all the great knockouts in 2022, what he did against Kai Kara-France sort of didn't get the attention it deserved, right? To win a world championship with a body kick, pretty heady stuff. Another highlight for Brandon Moreno. We'll see if he can get another one for the real tonight.
Our tale of the tape for this flyweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Kai! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC flyweight champion of the world, Brandon Moreno!
Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon. Oh, it's always good to be here in H-Town, Houston, Texas. We are live at Toyota Center tonight. We see this is a venue that has been good to you and your team, and we'll see who can make some more UFC history here tonight.
Houston is just a great fight city. People think of Vegas, Brazil, Canada. Sometimes Houston gets overlooked. Some of the biggest fights happen in the Toyota Center. This is a great fight venue for all UFC fighters.
Moreno going for the takedown here, nothing doing there. Nice straight right lands. And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio's so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output in pace.
When his opponent is done at 2, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more different strikes. You don't do that without having fantastic cardio.
Attempting a choke now. Looks like he's got that submission locked in.
He's really advanced now. Looks like he's gonna get the finish.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly.
That was nice.
All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC. Oh, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Oh, staying busy, fighting off of his back, and he lands.
Big ground and pound. Armbar attempt.
Oh, he's in trouble. Oh, somehow he gets out.
Great submission defense by this man. It looked like he was done.
All All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. They're so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have?
Nope. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off. Now he's got good body position, yup. Great job finding his shots from the top position. Nice reversal on the ground, great job.
Under 2 minutes in round one.
Good work, guys.
Getting him out here. He should be trying to get back to his feet.
Moreno's going for an arm here.
Oh, he's got the armbar deep.
Oh, he's got a strong grip on that arm. I don't know.
He's starting to extend the elbow. Oh, he's getting submitted.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and submission defense wins this transition.
Oh, the ground and pound is there.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Nice positional control here. Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space. And there you go. Again, half guard.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter.
Great job landing the strike from his back.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Round two straight ahead.
Stop.
Take a deep breath. Nice job out there. He's exhausted. Your ground control is unstoppable. Whatever you want to do down there, you can do.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Second round here. All right, next round is underway, and man, is that guy hard to submit. It looked like it was close, but close.
Almost doesn't count. And for as close as he was, he didn't get the job done. And again, that is because he's so good at defending submissions. If you're going to be a wrestler, if you're going to be a guy that engages a lot on the ground, you've got to be able to defend submissions.
Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance.
Oh, nice punch from the clinch by Brandon Moreno. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
Oh, the straight hand lands flush to the body by Brandon Moreno. Trying to establish that jab once again. Moreno gets tagged by that straight punch. Nice land for the offense there. Straight right is there.
He looks like Pac-Man. He's taking so many strikes to the head.
Moreno gets the single leg takedown. 3 minutes to go.
He's that guillotine.
That guillotine is tight.
That guillotine choke is getting very close. He's got to lock the guard, though, if he wants to finish.
Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
That Darce is tight. Oh, gives up on the submission now. We'll see where he goes from here. Oh, nice transition. Flattens him out now. This could be trouble.
There it is. Now he's running him out.
I mean, at this point, you just have to do something. You have to maybe start trying to pull guard, grab him, pull him into you to try to change it and get him in your realm where you have the advantage.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Brandon Moreno. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through.
Come on now. You got to get it back in your guard.
Under 2 minutes to go in round 2. Moreno's going for an arm here. Oh, that's tight. I'd be tight.
It's starting to get really tight in there.
Oh, that's got to be it.
How in the world did he escape that submission?
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by the assassin baby, Brandon Moreno. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
Great ground and pound by this man. Oh, right into the mount.
Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. All right, half guard now.
He's in a dominant position. Look at him attacking the wrist.
Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Somehow, some way, he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Oh, interesting there as he just decides to let him back up. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. 30 seconds to go in round 2. Oh, that hook has been there all night. There's another one by Brandon Moreno. Leg kick. 20 seconds left. Big land there. Seconds winding down in round 2. His misses are stop. 2 rounds in the books. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, back to the stools we go. Offensively, a lot to like from him, but on defense, he hasn't been able to stop anything tonight.
Yeah, it's got to be the whole game, though, John. He's got to be willing and able to do everything. He's done a good job on the offensive side, but he has not defended well, and now he's dealing with that nasty cut. That cut is going to be an issue as the fight goes forward. He's got to change something.
Ready.
3rd round underway. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also... Nice jab by Moreno. Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night. Got tagged a couple times. Nice combo up top.
Oh, beautifully placed with that lead hook by Brandon Moreno. Right hand lands. in the pocket there.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Well, earlier in the round, he clearly got stung by his opponent, but he just has not responded well at all.
He hasn't responded well. He hasn't got themselves back going after getting hurt so bad early in the round.
Man, it doesn't take much for the redness to start. Look at the left side of his body there. Nasty. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank.
Oh, he's wearing it now, bleeding from his cheek. 3 minutes to go. Lands a nice jab there.
Oh, nice elbow.
And he's back up. Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting him up now. We have crossed the midpoint of this fight. Straight punch there again. Been there all night. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Oh! Oh, you got to keep pressing here. Could be the beginning of the end. And he connects there. Well, if body language is any indication, mentally he is not back in this fight after that knockdown earlier in the round.
I mean, we thought the fight was over, so I guess it's a credit to him to still even be fighting. But he's got to do something different if he has any design of winning this fight.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight. Straight right hand, no good. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop them. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
Oh, huge ground strike there. I can see the cut man's actually getting excited. Final 30 seconds of this third round. Good work from the top here by Brandon Moreno.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Another ground and pound strike lands. Final seconds of round 3. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's a replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage him.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Oh, he blocked that shot and lands the hook on the counter. Well, confidence is high. I repeat, confidence is high. And I got to think when you knock a fighter down in the previous round, that's going to think you can do it again.
I mean, confidence is key in anything you do in regards to fighting. So, for him to secure that knockdown early, he has to feel good going forward.
Moreno's in half guard.
Now he's going full mount. Attacking armbar. Now tight, there it is.
Oh, looks as though that right eye might be starting to shut. Yes, it is. Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He's able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Oh, big shots from the top.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Oh, reverses the position there. Nice transition by Brandon Moreno.
And there you go, again, half guard. Oh, he's gotta be careful there, yep.
Hard to win MMA fights off of your back, but these strikes are useful from the bottom. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Under 3 minutes to go in round 4. All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. Moreno's back in full mount. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by the assassin baby, Brandon Moreno. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
And there it is again, targeting that swelling. Why would you not, right? You don't. Moreno's going for the sub here.
That Darce choke is tight.
Oh, he got out.
He got out and defended. John, I thought it was over. I thought it was done. It was so tight. It was deep. They were hip to hip. I thought the fight was done. Great job and awareness by this young man to defend that Darce choke.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Brandon Moreno. Oh, look at the redness underneath that left elbow. He is badgering that left side of the body. Moreno's right back to the full mount. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
All right, big storyline starting to develop here. That cut really starting to gap wide open as this fight continues.
And you can watch him, you see him. You can see it becoming his focus as he's popping him on that cut. And it's starting to open up more and more as the fight goes on.
Trying to set up a submission now. Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
Oh, he got out.
Good work, I'm gonna stand this up.
So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now. And they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling shot. He didn't like that left hand.
His misses are entertaining. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, almost like you saw the skin swell right away after he landed that strike.
So that trainer's going to have to bring in the end swell to try to deal with the swelling because this guy is getting pieced up.
Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure, but nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, replay truck has been kept busy tonight as we get you some clips from that previous round, and maybe we can even isolate the strike that opened his cheek up.
I mean, a cut on your cheek, while it's in a better spot, it is still so hard to deal with. Every time that gets hit, it hurts so bad. He's gonna have to move his head here.
It is the 5th and final round. Throwing that jab yet again out of range. Misses again with a right punch. Oh, beautiful straight right hand. That is it!
What a performance.
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 31 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, Brandon the Assassin Baby Moreno!
All right, well, he's never afraid to walk through fire to get the job done. Didn't have to tonight. Brandon Moreno, your winner by knockout.
I mean, he landed the punch that ended his opponent's night, but it was all set up with his fantastic striking over the course of the fight. What a big performance by Brandon Moreno.